Okay guys, well today's going to be a reasonably short one. I ordered a flight stand from China. It's a no-name brand. I was looking online on eBay and a lot of I think it was NECA or something like that, they were charging $30 to $40 Australian without the postage, and they're incredibly expensive. So I had a look and I thought, you know what, these were 10 bucks for two Australian, so ridiculously cheap. So I thought I can't really go wrong if they're terrible. So I thought I'd give them a go, and I was pleasantly surprised. So you get 2 packs. This is the second one. I've already built one just in case something horribly went wrong. So you'll just need basically a Phillips head precision screwdriver. So let's get ahead and we'll build it. And the reason why I got these was, I bought a new figure which will be coming up in a video. We'll use the scissors for this one. And I thought it'd look really cool with a flight stand. I've got a bunch of toy videos coming up, so hang on with those. I've just got to set everything up and take the videos. It's a lot of work. And if you're waiting for Docky, that's all coming up too. I've got something big coming in the next month. Again, you just got to save the money. These things aren't cheap. So let's have a look here. Oh, one bit's already come off. So this is one of the claws. Here's the other one. So there's your base plate, nice and sturdy. Hexagon holes. If you really wanted to, you could put some type of lighting underneath there and build a base plate if you're so inclined. It would look really cool for some figures. Here's our screws, and from my last one I got one extra in case you lose one as well. Where was that? I think I've actually put that one away. Maybe I've already lost it. Anyway, it's here somewhere. But yeah. Put that one away. Part of the stand. Another part of the stand. If you're really intent, you could probably deburr these as well if you're so inclined. I'm not going to. I like that it's clear so the background kind of shows through. The angle pieces. The angle pieces. The other claw. I'm pretty sure that's it. If you want to see how fragile this is, this part's quite easily breakable. I don't know about you, but it reminds me of, if you've ever seen Fraggle Rock, and the doozers or gozers, whatever they're called, they make these little sugar constructions. I want to eat them. Okay, so that's all rubbish. So basically here's our parts, pretty simple. There's no instructions with this, but if you wiggle around and fiddle with it for a bit, you'll eventually figure it out. Just really got to be careful with the screws, they're quite tiny. Garbage. Okay, I've got to get a new battery, that's already running flat. So these are pretty uniform, they don't have to go a particular way, I guess. There's only one way they can go. So we'll start with this one. My main concern was over tightening the screws and cracking the plastic, but I haven't had a problem with that. You can tighten them too to make the angle that you want permanent. Depending on your heavier figures. This is for, I think it's 6.5. I'll post the link below anyway, but I think it's 6.5 But you'll find your 7-inch figures will fit on this too. It's quite sturdy, but I wouldn't push my luck. Okay, a little bit tighter. Yeah, that's nice. That's part done. Okay, so this is for the base. Or am I wrong? Nope, I've done it wrong. Hang on. This is not for the base. This is for the claw part. This is for the base, my mistake. And that's for the claw. Okay, try that again. Again, you can feel the tolerance, how tight you can do it or not. You don't need to overdo it. That's that one done. So now we have the claw apparatus. Again, this only goes one way. There it is. So it's quite tight already. You want the edge coming out this way so you can't see the screws, so it looks uniform. It's actually pretty tight. I'm happy with that. Next one, same again. Yep. You want to be careful, you don't want to thread it over wrong, so make sure it's straight before you start screwing it in. This one's a little bit more difficult than the rest of the screws I found. Nice and tight. Okay, so we've got that one. Do we still need this one? Still a bit loose. There we go. Might be a bit too tight actually, but yeah, that works. Again, it's a stand where you don't want to be wiggling around with it all the time. You kind of want to set it and then tighten it and then leave it as is. That's what I'd recommend anyway. Okay, and that's the armature done. Now this part. Now the only thing I find that's fallible on this little thing is it might help if I put it around the right way. These are actually supposed to face that way, so this goes on this way, so I'll just unscrew that and redo it. My mistake. One moment. Actually feels a bit tighter now that I've screwed it in once. Pop that in. Okay, that helps. So this is the upside, and then underneath here, and then this just pushes on. There's no screw for this part. It just pushes on like that. And it's the only bit that, again, I think would cause a problem, is it can be quite loose this way, but obviously it's meant to push down and it kind of locks itself, so be wary of that. If you need something at a weird angle, obviously you could put a dab of glue just in here if you want it permanent, if you like. And if you've got something quite heavy and you need the leverage, obviously you'd probably need one of these holes, but I'm OCD and it's not even, so I prefer it this way depending on the weight of your figure. So you just push that in like that and we're done. We've got a bunch of extra screws there. My first one had one extra screw and this one has 3, so there you go. So we'll keep those and put them away. But there's your armature, nice and sturdy. So the figure that I bought for this is coming up in an upcoming review, obviously, so yeah, I've got to set all that up anyway, but just to show you what it looks like, we've got the sorceress. This is my second one that I already made, and there we have it. As you can see, it's quite stable. The sorceress is a little bit hard to pose because of the wings and getting the clip around it, but just to give you a basic idea there. On the side, as you can see, I can really wobble it around and it's not moving at all. So yeah, for $10 Australian, I think it was free postage as well, and it was really fast delivery. You can't really go wrong. And again, you can put some lighting under here and really make it something special. But yeah, that's the flight stand. Again, I'll put the link below, and yeah, you'll see this flight stand again in an upcoming video, and you'll see why I bought this really cool figure that I've been wanting for a little while. Surprised me. Alright guys, so we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.